You've definitely seen them on social media. Robotic dogs dancing, jumping, doing flips, and looking like the perfect pet for the 21st century. An amazing demonstration of just how far human ingenuity can go.
But behind those fun, viral videos that rack up millions of views, a silent battle is being fought.
A technological and military race that is dividing the planet into two irreconcilable blocks. An invisible fence separating civilian development from the most dangerous autonomous weapons ever created. Today, on The Replacement, we are diving straight into the ultimate versus West against East, the commercial market versus military deployment. Whoever masters this technology will master the battlefields of tomorrow. Stay tuned, because what you are about to see today is not science fiction. It is pure and hard reality. Let's start on this side of the world. In the western corner, we have the undisputed king of popular culture, Spot, developed by Boston Dynamics. Visually, it is a masterpiece of engineering. We've seen it inspecting nuclear plants, helping in rescue missions, and moving with a fluidity that feels almost organic. Boston Dynamics has always maintained a clear policy. Their robots are built to help humanity, not destroy it. In fact, their contracts explicitly forbid weaponizing their creations. But does that mean the West is not militarizing these quadrupeds? Not at all. You only need to look a little deeper into the shadows to find Go2 Robotics and their impressive Vision 60. Here, the dancing and the friendly vibes are over. This robot is designed with purely tactical specifications. This is the exact model already being actively used by the United States military to patrol air bases and borders. And the real controversy exploded when the first images surfaced of the Vision 60 equipped with state-of-the-art precision rifles mounted on its back, capable of aiming and firing remotely from miles away. The West has created a perfect division, a friendly face for the general public and a relentless war machine for the Pentagon.
You can pet these robots, take them for walks, or tell them to eliminate the most wanted person in your country.
We cross the fence and head straight to the Eastern Bloc, where China has decided to break all the rules of the game at a terrifying speed. On one side, they have giants like Unitree, with models like the Go2 or the B2. Their strategy has been aggressive since day one: flood the market. They have managed to manufacture robots with incredible capabilities at a fraction of the cost of their American competitors. They are fast, they are stable, and you can practically buy one from your own living room. A democratization of robotics that has left many completely speechless. But the real tension begins when we look at what the Chinese military is doing. Unlike the West, where ethical debates slow down many projects, in China, the integration is absolute. The videos that have come to light from their latest military drills are bone-chilling. We aren't talking about patrolling corridors. We are talking about robotic dogs armed with heavy machine guns, being deployed from giant drones right into the middle of urban combat zones. Robots designed to be the first to cross the line of fire, clear buildings, and eliminate targets without putting a single human soldier's life at risk. Eastern mass production is no longer just for toys or warehouses. It is for large-scale warfare. And in the middle of this clash of titans between the two superpowers, where does Europe stand? The answer is complex, because we have plenty of talent and engineering. The best example is in Switzerland with companies like Anybotics and their robot Anymal. It is a true technical marvel, impeccably designed to withstand the most hostile industrial environments on the planet, like offshore oil platforms or underground mines. European technology is top tier, capable of competing head-to-head with anyone. However, Europe's enemy doesn't come from the outside, it comes from within. While the United States funds its military industry with millions of dollars and China moves forward without looking back, Europe is trapped in its own net. Extreme bureaucracy, endless regulations, ethical committees, and a shocking lack of real political support are suffocating our companies. We spend years discussing how to regulate the future, while the rest of the world is busy building it. It is not the fault of our engineers, who are geniuses. It is the fault of a system that moves at a snail's pace, in a world running at the speed of light. The stage is set and the cards are on the table. What started as a laboratory experiment has become the new frontier of global geopolitics. Civilian robotic dogs, saving lives, versus metallic squads designed for urban combat. The West keeps its distance with regulations. China accelerates full throttle with mass production. And Europe watches from afar, trapped in paperwork. But the final word, as always, belongs to you. If you had the controls and could pilot just one of these giants today, which one would you choose and what would you use it for? Do you think we are safe sharing the streets with these machines? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. And as we always say, see you in the future.
Just the dust of a wing, scale residue.